Who out waiting for? Who out waiting to get a blessing this morning? Who was waiting for me to go live? Who was waiting for the notification to go off and say Majesty Angel is live? hmm So right now here in I was about to say United States of America, right here throughout a lot of states are being hit with this snowstorm. I'm so funny. You're like, why? I was outside walking in it. I was outside singing in it. I come from New Jersey, so people who come from New Jersey, we always seen snow. We did. We were so excited when it snowed because we knew we can go outside, we can play. I love it right now. My kids, they sleeping, so hopefully by the time I get home, I'll go outside and I'll take them outside. They can go outside, they can play in the snow and stuff like that. But we so accustomed to that. I remember when we was growing up, we used to get so much snow. We was able to go in our yards, and we were able to build like an igloo. Me and my next door neighbor, we would go put all this snow together, and we'd build an igloo. Like, yeah. So I keep saying, who was waiting for me this morning? Who was waiting to be blessed by me? Yeah. You're like, what? Oh man, I love when I have on my bees. I do. I got like a real good like blessing every time. I feel crazy sometimes when I can't put them on. Just sometimes. Let me tell you something. I had a other set of beads. I did. I think I don't know what was happening, but my beads disappeared. So I had to go get some new beads. Right now, I love these beads. Yeah, I just got chills. I love these beads. These beads come all the way from Nigeria. hmm Um, One of my coworkers, when they went over there to Nigeria, I had told him to bring me back some beads and stuff like that. So these mean a lot because nobody here in the United States of America gonna be able to have a set of beads like this, right? So these beads are blessed, right? These beads, the gold ones are blessed always. My blue ones are blessed. So it say on the title, it say, if they knew better, they would have did better. You're like, what do you mean? hmm I've been saying for a while. I've been saying a lot of people have been hidden in plain sight. Uh, they have been. I think if a lot of people knew that they were so blessed, they would have did a lot of people differently. hmm I think sometimes God do stuff like that. Mm. I think sometimes He do it like that because He want to see the individual, meaning the way that they go about it. Or I think sometimes God want to see. Hmm, yeah, I was gonna say, uh, yeah. Cause let me go back. If people would have knew who you were from the beginning, they would have treated you a lot better. I always say that. If people would know people's blessings, they would treat a lot of people a lot better. But since people don't know who people are, they're treating people the way that they feel fit. Uh-huh. So now you have a whole bunch of different people that are now starting to wake up to who people really are. And I think for the mean part of that, not the mean part, but for the realization of it, a lot of people are feeling shocked a little bit. I always say that. I always say sometimes, um, well, I used to say this. I used to say, oh my God, your halo looks so beautiful. You're like, what? A lot of people, we all have a special halo around us. Some are just not activated, meaning some are not shining. But when you have a lot of different people who can see it, that's what I always say. I say that sometimes, like that halo looks so beautiful. That's why I always tell people to smile. Like, smile. Why are you so mad for? God is good. I love when you smile. It just is beautiful, right? So, the message that I was trying to say, I don't know. I had a whole bunch of different messages this morning. I was going to come on here and say if people actually feel the way that they feel about people. Hi, good morning. If people actually feel the way that they feel about people, right? Then say it. Like what? I'm running. I'm gonna see what you're saying. Let me see what you're saying now. Don't get scared now. You're like what? God is just here in the flesh. You're like what? Oh, thank you. Oh, South. Hi. How are you from South Africa? Listen, you want to know what's so funny that you said that? Because I wasn't gonna say where these bees came from. I was gonna say they came from the motherland, but Nigeria, South Africa, all of that, right? I had to get used to sometimes, right? They usually say sometimes we're not supposed to show our beads for we're supposed to have them like this, right? Covered, right? But I wear my beads out like this, right? I just got chills when I said that because I'm paying homage to my ancestors. I don't have enough. What? I don't have enough. I don't. This guy that I talked to, he's from Haiti, and yo, he have about maybe like 200 beads. They be so like over top of him. Uh-huh. And he's so tuned into it. But I think when those who understand it and when we wear our beads, it's like we're paying homage. That's why I love when I get braids in my head because I'm paying homage to my ancestors. So I just became, I know, I don't know, it's just different. I know where my strength come from. And I love the different stories that I come across and I read and I can identify with it. I always say that when you're spiritual and you, Lord, you're like, oh God, okay, I can tell you this, right? So I became spiritual. I've been studying it and getting to know it for a while because I'm a truth seeker, right? So when I was reading the Bible, because I always read the Bible, it just, it just was like something was missing. So since I felt like something was missing, right, I was introduced to the book of Enoch. So what I did was I read the book of Enoch. I read it once. And then I also I heard Audible about it. So I said, okay, it's starting to get interesting. So then what I did was I started to learn about the Yuba tribe, about the religion and a whole bunch of different things, and I started loving it. I did. Just the different stories of my black ancestors, a lot of different things that they went through. And I started falling in love with all of them. And like what? With all the Orishas, not just one. A lot of people don't understand that part. So I pay homage to them. I show them respect. A lot of people don't understand that part. And you have some people who want to come and want to convince you otherwise, right? But when you start to understand it and you can get your own relationship with the things that you do, then you understand it. So when I say that I'm blessed, I'm blessed. It's like that's why I held people accountable. Fuck that. I fucking demand respect. So I can't allow people to treat me any type of way because I know what I walk with. I know that God has his covering over me. My ancestors, they watch over me. They bless me. And then plus I'm Native American. So I got two different backups. I have my ancestors and I have my Native Americans. So sometimes I put feathers and stuff all over me. And I feel sometimes the older that I get, my native side shows a lot more. And then what also makes me, I don't know why I'm telling this, but this is for these niggas. Like, I'm just saying, because you never really know the people who don't like you or they want to send different things to try to hurt you and your family and stuff like that. But I'm 10 times more protected out here is because out here where I live at, I never knew it. My ancestors, meaning I'm Lenni Lenape Indian. Lenni Lenape Indian. My tribe comes from Delaware, but it also they landed in New Jersey, where I come from. I have a whole cemetery. I have a cemetery with my family members. They're buried out there since like the 1800s. So it's a privilege when I go out there. It's out there in Shrewsbury. And it's very very tricky right now. Like my cousins, they doing a whole bunch of fuck shit. But um, when I came out here, and one day I could tell the story. One day the trains broke down, and it's this real fucking long ass road out there. It's in Howard Beach. If you think I'm lying, it's Howard Beach. It's called a reservation, and it'll say out there in Howard Beach that the Lenape Indians have been here since the 1800s, but I didn't know. So as I was walking this long ass road, and there was no fucking service. This whole road is so supernatural. The energy back there, that is no service. So as I was walking and it was starting to get dark, oh God, right? It started to freak me out because I can feel energy. That's why I don't like going around people. That's why I don't let people touch me. That's why I value my body and certain things. When you get to that point, when you understand how powerful you are, when you understand where your alliance is, the things that you do, you'll start valuing your temple. And most importantly, you'll value your temple, meaning you're not going to allow a whole bunch of people to have access to you. And then on the third part, the sexual encounters, meaning the people that you have sexual relationships with, you will guard your temple. A lot of people don't know that. So as I was walking this freaking road, I felt like it was thousands and thousands of fucking eyes that was watching me. And it started creeping me out more. So as I started walking and walking and walking, I heard like little footsteps and shit. So I kept saying, I said, oh, and I was there by myself. It took me like almost an hour and change just to walk this long patch of land. And I kept saying, ancestors, help me, help me. And as I kept saying it, I kept hearing more footsteps, more footsteps, more footsteps. So I said, yo, what is out here? I got to find out what was out here. I found out the land that I was walking on the whole hour and some change was the same land that my Lenape ancestors lived on, they fished on, they prayed on, they gathered on. So I made it my business to go back there. I'm going to show you the picture. I'm going to put it on my community spell. So I went there one morning. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was by my fucking self. I went there. Now it's like a reservation, a reserve where they preserve the land because there's swamp areas. There's a lot of different animals, a lot of birds and shit that a lot of people go out there to see. So as I'm there, guess what happened? All the birds that these people come to see, they all started. Oh, I started getting chills all over my body. Let's go, ancestors. They started landing on the trees. Mm, mm, mm. So I started walking because there's so much mush in there. I started walking, and as I started walking, I just started feeling all of this energy like I'm feeling now. And I was like, oh no, I can't go too far. I was by myself, and it just, the energy was getting intense, 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 intense. So I walked back. As I walked back, I looked through the trees, and as I looked through the trees, I caught a glimpse of my ancestors. I didn't really see her face, but it was a Native American lady, and it was like, she was paying homage because I had to pay homage. A lot of people don't understand that. So as I also went, I walked. Oh man, did I take a picture of it? I walked at where they preserve this place, and they have a plaque, honoring my tribe. I walked down these stairs. Oh my God, it's like it looked like the Lion King. It looks like the Lion King. I walked down these stairs, and as I walked down these stairs, it opened up like this is where my ancestors, meaning my tribe, because they've been there from like 1800s. It was like this grand opening. It was, oh my God, that's confirmation. What is going on? The other day I said something about somebody wanting a family tree. I said this tree is humongous. I don't know, but people go to this tree. They prayed on this tree, or people have been out touching trees. But it was this big old tree that was there, and I just touched it. I always love trees. I love trees. I talk to trees. Like, trees have energy. Especially I was blown when I seen this thing off the Nova channel. They were somewhere and they had these goggles, and they looked at the trees, and they actually seen the heat and the energy and that, like, from off of the trees and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a very, very blessed experience. I went and traded. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. You have a lot of different people that are trying to convince people to go against the grain instead of going with the grain. I think right now a lot of people should be understanding who they are as a man, and they should be understanding who they are as a woman. And once you get to that point in your life where you have now started to understand that, you will become 10 times more powerful than what the system and what people are trying to convince you. That's why when I come up here and I do a lot of different things, I can have people who can say a whole bunch of different things that will never resonate with me. Meaning, like I said before, I'm a knowledge seeker. So majority of my times I study within books, meaning I'm going over books. Now, I don't go over regular books. I'm more interested into ancient things, meaning a whole bunch of different things that were um, how they were from the beginning of time. We always have different civilizations or different dynasties that have been coming over and have been convincing people or persecuting people to change to certain beliefs because of the times that we live in. But we always have a beginning of what we did. That's why I always say, for a lot of people, especially native people, right? My native people, my all my ancestors. I mean, Cherokee. All of those Apaches and all of the other stuff. We're all connected, right? So a lot of us, are blessed, meaning you have a lot of people who have a lot of shit in their blood, meaning you have people who are seers, you have people who are prophets, you have people who are healers. That's why you have some people who know how to read the stars. That's why it's very, very important. That's why I was saying, when I get the opportunity, I want to go to Africa, right? He said he's from South Africa. I want to go to South Africa. I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to a whole bunch of different places. And it's going to be a pleasure for me to be able to sit down around the elders and be able to hear a lot of different stories. That's why it's important, um, for this generation to understand that, to be able to hear their stories of their leniencies and a whole bunch of different things, because it's important. It is so much different things. I meaning the old ways, the truth, is fading away. So I always say we have to have that. That's why stories get passed down so people can understand it. My grandmother, my father, mother come from North Carolina, country. My mother, she didn't really like my nana, because my dad's mother, she was into, I guess, hoodoo. She did roots and stuff like that. So my mom really didn't play with her like that. So when I was talking to my dad, like 2 weeks ago, and I started talking a little bit stuff, that I started talking, he just started smiling. He did. And I think I was doing something with my daughter. My daughter was sick, and he told me like an old remedy and stuff like that. I was like, Dad. And it was so funny because his girlfriend, oh man, like, I've been running into the most blessed people, interesting people. I think my dad girlfriend do something, because I said something and then she said something to me, and then she was like, no, my grandmother used to do this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, and she was like, it's an honor. So I was like, yeah, it's definitely an honor. So he's like, what? So I fuck up people a lot, especially I mess up a lot of people who don't know that I have power behind me. So I'm very, very blessed. I understand the laws of the universe because I studied that. hmm That's why I don't like to return a whole bunch of negative energy that's sent to me, because I understand that. The universe doesn't know me by my name. It doesn't know you by your name. It only knows what you dish out. So if you're dishing out bad, you're going to get it back. If you're dishing out good, you're going to get it. That's why I always like to say, when people want to be playing with shit they ain't got no fucking business playing with, anything that you do has a kickback. So it's penalties, right? A lot. I don't usually worry about too much about people, because I know that when I'm dealing with, I'm fighting it within the spirit. It's not necessarily her, him, the situation, but it's the force that's behind it. That's why I never really care about that shit too much. I always say, well, where the fuck do you rank? Where do you rank? That's why I always say, don't worry about too many people. For a lot of people outrank people within the spiritual realm. I always say that. I don't care about your diamonds. I don't care about your house. I don't care about what the fuck you have. I care about your spiritual ranking. Where are you spiritually? Do people know how to fight when you have to fight? And a lot of people don't know how to fight when they need to fight. So I say once again, if people actually knew who you were, they would have treated you better. They would have gone about it better. That's why a lot of people are getting their fucking hands cut off. You're like, what? A lot of people getting their fucking hands cut off. A whole bunch of different shit is not working out for people because people were entertaining an angel. I'm an angel. I come underneath of the sky. I always say that. I never been on here with my beads. I need more. I don't have enough on. Sometimes I like when I put it on because it's nothing like when people walk out of your way sometimes. I shouldn't say that. They be so fucking fearful, however. But I always say sometimes, every time I walk, I always say, Lord, I always say that, Spirit, put them killers around me. You like what? Yeah, you'll be surprised what the eyes can see. It's a beautiful story that I always like to tell because it's on social media. I think everybody needs to hear it, right? So it was a story of two girls. You like, it is a real story. It's a story of two girls. One girl, they were walking through this tunnel, but before she actually walked through the tunnel, she said, Lord, as I'm walking through this tunnel, please camp angels around me that I will be safe. So whoever is trying to do something, they will see the presence that I have behind me, right? She walked through the tunnel. She got through the tunnel perfectly. The second girl that went through the tunnel, she didn't make it out alive, for it was a man that was in the tunnel. So when they actually handcuffed the guy and they took him to the station, and he told his story, they said, well, actually, it was two girls that went through the tunnel. He said, I know. He said, but the first one that walked through the tunnel, she had somebody with her. He said, I couldn't touch her. She had something. Something was around her. He said, but the second one that went through the tunnel, he said she didn't have nothing. That's the moral of the story. A lot of people have a whole bunch of different protection around them. Some people can see it, some people can't. That's why a lot of people have been trying to do shit to people and it haven't worked. You know why? Because a lot of people have a lot of protection around them. Always say that. Be grateful, and feel fucking blessed when you are entertaining and when you're around an angel. A lot of people don't know that. Because of me, you have came underneath my protection. Because of me, you have came underneath this covering. When you step your ass from out of this, that's when chaos, problems, sickness, whole bunch of different shit start hitting people. That's what it is. You like what it is. Always say that. That's why you have to look at the people that you are around. That's why some people have been with certain people and shit just haven't worked. Shit wasn't fruitful. A lot of people bloodlines are cursed from fucking birth. It's nothing that the fuck they can do. When they die and they come back again, they ass still gonna be cursed and fucking blessed. That's why people should be careful when they lay down and they have kids with. People don't understand that. Especially women, your womb is very, very powerful. Some women. For some people, bloodlines break a whole bunch of different things. That's why you have the entwine of two different people that are coming together. That's why it's an honor and it's a pleasure when people have kids with people. Mhm. Because now certain people, kids have a halo. You can have kids with people. You can. You can have kids with whoever the fuck you want to have kids with. But is that kid going to be blessed with that special halo over them? That's what I always say. Be careful. And you're like, what? Be careful. Not everybody deserves to have an offspring by you, lady. Not everybody has the pleasure to have an offspring with you, gentlemen. I always say that. So it is a purpose. So thank you, God. I always was talking about that. I always say my channel is a godly sent divine channel. I always say that for people who come in and you tap on, you rocking out with me. That's what I always say. I hope that is nothing but blessings that surround people. Protection that surround people. That's why I use my tongue, because I know how powerful my tongue is to bless people, right? So I bless people this morning. I bless their household. I bless the crown to their feet. Lord, I always ask that you keep their feet on solid ground. I always ask that you recover, their eyes, meaning this. You know how a horse, he's racing, he racing, he racing. He can't turn to the left. For a lot of people need to keep looking forward because there's so much great things ahead of us. I always say that. So, I was going to say something, but I understand it because I get a lot of flack for what I do. But I always say I cannot allow others, because of the way that they feel, however, about me, get in their way because I have a purpose. I always ask God. I never sometimes know what my purpose details, but I guess just me speaking and I guess my words of encouragement. That's why I always say I play a very, very powerful part within whatever that's going on. That's what I always say. I'm not on nobody's fucking side. I always say that. I'm in the middle. I bring balance. I bring balance. I bring justice. I always like to tell people, for we all have a choice. Either you're gonna be good, you're gonna get good shit from out of it. You're gonna be bad, you're gonna get bad shit from out of it. I just hate a person that wants to be bad, and then now you're being bad, and now it's time for you to get persecuted. You're not ready to go to jail, or it's time for you to go. Now you want to cry. No cry. You knew what you was doing when you were in the act, or people do certain things. That's why I look at people totally different. Whatever the fuck that you have done, it's time for you to get up. That's why I always say that. For some people have sacrificed so much shit. Things that they have said out of their mouth and things that they haven't said out of their mouth. That's why it's important for people to come amends with that shit. It's very, very hard for some people have really, really did the unthinkable. Right? You have some people who have done the unthinkable of some shit. And now um, they're regretting it. And sometimes it can make them be a prisoner of that. Right? So here I go. Here I go. Because I'm going to tell people the truth. No matter how I come. Okay, I understand that. Maybe you have done some shit that's very, very unthinkable, however that it may be. But don't let whatever you have done, don't let it go down as a waste of a sacrifice. You did that because however that it was, now it's time for you to make whatever that you have done, make it last. Be the best that you can be. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, how anybody feel about it. For now, even through the action that you did, now you have to do what you need to do and be great. I don't know where that part came from, but I always say, I look, yo, I love a beast. I see beauty within a beast. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. You're like, stop talking about me. You're like, somebody's talking about me. I hear it. I hear it. You're like, what? So that's what it is. He's like, what? I was trying to say this a long time. Some of these guys be picking the craziest girls to entangle their ass with. Like what? I'm just saying. Some guys pick the craziest girls. I was saying that for like about a month now. Niggas been talking. People have been talking. And somebody has told somebody like, yo, why are all the girls you just picked, they just be like so far stretched? Like what? Like for real, like you just can't pick a regular person. It's obviously it's like the women that you pick always be something. Hey, I'm just saying. I was saying that. I was saying that shit before. I was saying the Scorpion King and the Seer. I was always say that. Nigga always should feel blessed. You like what? People should feel blessed. Sometimes having a blessed woman, a woman who can see a whole bunch of different shit, that shit bring a lot of different fears too. You like what? I'm like no, 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 no. I'm like like what? No, 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 fucking no. Like what? Like, bitch, you crazy. Ain't nobody crazy around this motherfucker. You like what? We all human. We all go through what we go through. But, I always say that. You like what? Let me tell you something. Ancestors, my ancestors, or whoever, I always say that. You get past them, then you's a blessed person. Because the ancestors, my spirits, they're not just going to let anybody get near people. So, it's very, very special when a higher power understand and say people are deemed enough like to be able to go past, right? Because it's very, very interesting sometimes. Ancestor spirit, God sees everything that people try to hide and certain stuff, but people have to be right. Meaning right. People have to be right, and people have to understand. You like understand what? Understand the power that's at be. Everything that's happening right now is happening for a reason. It's not that it just happened out of nowhere. Everything has happened. You coming down the timeline or you seeing me on your live is because you was meant to see this. It's meant for people to live in their highest potential, being who the fuck you need to be. Don't give a fuck about how people are going to see it, how it's going to come. Because I always see, I'm up here with my bees on. It is what it is. I do what I do. You know what I mean? Not like that. I'm just silent in what I believe in. And I'm going to keep doing what I do because what I'm doing is right. Right? So that's why I always tell people, you do what you want to do. Do it right and do it swiftly. Don't give a fuck about nobody. That's what I was saying. Fuck you gonna try to tell me what the fuck to be, how to come, what to do. Like, I do what I want to do. I'm gonna follow my own sword, however it is. When I close my eyes, you know what I mean. Nobody else. Now, if you're scared, then just say that you're fucking scared to be the fuck that you need to be and to fly. You don't know how to deal with criticism and shit. That's on you. That's not on me. Cause I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna keep stepping. And anywhere that I go and anywhere that I put my feet, people gonna feel me before I even get there. Hello. Hi. Oh, you watching me for the Caribbeans? Oh, hi. How are you? You watching me from the Caribbeans? Hi. How are you? They said, I like coconut water, but they said the real coconut water come from the Caribbeans, and I can't wait to taste coconut water. It's something about, they say coconut water is real, real good for your system and for your skin, a whole bunch of different things. So I love it. I definitely want to go to the Caribbeans. I do. I'm weird. I'm not weird. Like, I don't want to freak people out. Like, no, it's different. When I want to go over there to the islands, Caribbeans, Africa, Nigeria, all that other different stuff. Like, I want to go. I want to go and step on a blessed ground. Because I'm very, very historian, very, very ancient. So I want to go and I want to see. They have a great, great program. I forgot where it's at, but the lady that actually played in Black Panthers, she actually went to the village of where they were talking about like the women warriors and woman king and stuff like that. And it was like really, really beautiful. I love old traditional um, ways. I love old traditional customs, you know. And I feel blessed and I feel honored when I have on my beads. For real. It just reminds me of a whole bunch of tribal women who are back home, in Africa, a whole bunch of different things. And they just wear it with so much, with proudness. So it's an honor and stuff like that. And I think that's why I'm very, very blessed because I always say that. You like, what? I feel like what's that? The Clash of the Titans or whatever, whatever. Like the lady who was still going to go bring like flowers and stuff to a whole bunch of different things, right? You're like, what is it? I just think, yeah, yeah, that's how I think. Like, you're like, what? It's still people still going to the Greek temples and still giving like flowers and different things to a whole bunch of different things. It's like different things. So I feel like because people understand certain things is why people get blessed because they're not letting the times change them or they're not letting the times have them forget where everything all came from the original. And my biggest pet peeve sometimes is when people want to say a whole bunch of different things. It's in the Bible. You're like, what the? It's in the Bible. For God said, thou shalt not worship any other gods. Gods. So that's letting you know that it was a whole bunch of other different things on this planet, right? That's why I like to stay away from religion. Religion will always be a controversial and always a debatable topic. But I also throw this shit in too for a lot of different people, right? I was saying this shit before. I said, isn't the pyramid still here? Can't people go touch the pyramids? So how can you say that certain things on this earth didn't exist where we can go touch the pyramids, where we can go to, what's that, Mexico, we can go see the Mayan temples and a whole bunch of other different things that been here on this earth for a very, 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 very long time. Then I give them the last gut punch. Like, what's the last gut punch? Take your ass to the Vatican Museum. For the Vatican have stolen a whole bunch of different artifacts from a whole bunch of different civilizations to the fucking vault that they got downstairs that will never ever be shown to the people. Because if the people was to actually discover a whole bunch of different things that they have been going against for a long, long time, it'd be a problem. The Vatican knew about seers. They did. The Vatican knew about a whole bunch of different things, being able to tap in. But if you was to go back and you was to actually read the book of Enoch, then the book of Enoch will let you know. For when the Watchers came down, they changed the whole trajectory of a whole bunch of different things on this planet. Meaning they taught mankind a whole bunch of different things that we were never supposed to know. That's why the scales are the way that it is. And that's why good and evil will always be on this earth. But I always say, even God still had an ending plan. I always say that, right? For then if you was a crossover, you're like, what? That's why God stopped Judas when he was trying to do all that. Who was the guy to Peter when he cut off his ear? And he was like, hold on, right? Because certain things have to happen so shit could come to pass. So then I always say to religion people, why are you so worried? Why are you so worried? For everybody know that in the end time, if victory and the Savior and all this other stuff is supposed to come to pass, isn't devastation is supposed to happen? For we're seeing it. The rumors of war, the way that the weather is, everything is so unpredictable. Right? I always say that. And then I always say, people say, well, the rapture is coming, and when the rapture comes, everybody's going to disappear. So I say again, isn't this the rapture? For death is not sparing nobody, babies, a whole bunch of different shit. Everything is all out of whack. So the time it's going. So why would people play with time? I said that the other day. The only time that we should be trying to beat is the death angel. Because the death angel don't spare nobody. When I wake up in the morning, I praise him. When I wake up in the morning, I party like a rock star. And I don't give a fuck about what nobody say, how they feel. Because this motherfucker is coming for me. He's like, what? He's coming for all of us. So we need to hurry up. And we need to do what we need to do. We need to love hard. We need to stand 10 toes down on everything. We are our own creators of everything that we want to do. Yeah. What you talking about this morning, buddy? Um. Hmm. Let me blow. Damn it, where'd it go? I can't see what you said. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. Weird or not. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, that's what I love about it, though. Let me tell you something. Yes, thank you for saying that. But I love Caribbean people. Let me tell you something. You like what? Listen, I rock out with it. And I don't know, understand. I see why a whole bunch of people be hating on Caribbean people. Caribbean people, island people are very, very like family orientated, and they're very, very smart. The kids are geniuses. It's just something about um, the way that the kids are taught here from the kids who are taught in another country. But I definitely love it. I can't wait. You like what? I can't wait. I really can't. Really can't. I think my first place is gonna be like St. Thomas and certain stuff like that, or however that wherever God sent me. But I definitely, so thank you for that, for real. You like what? Mm-hmm. You like what, girl? I'm weird. Like I'm so weird. Like what? Take me to the markets. Like you wanna go to the eye? Sure enough, do. You like what? I'm telling you. I always feel like my energy. I always want my energy to speak before I even open my mouth. That's how it is. So when I walk, I always get that. Like, who is this? My energy always, I'll do a whole bunch of different things. That's why it pisses me off sometimes. Well, it don't pisses me off. They just don't know. You like what? When people be trying to put you in a certain box and they don't know who you are, your energy. Because some people energy, the power that be within them, their vessel, won't allow people, or for people to be classified or put somewhere. You can't do that. People don't know, really. So what's today? It's a blessed Sunday. It's terrible here. Take me with you. I want to come with you to the Caribbeans. Right now in the United States of America, couple of states, yo, it's a blizzard outside. I was walking. I'm a Viking. You're like, what the hell? Yeah, I was outside in the blizzard, but it was so much fun. You're like, what? It was a lot of fun. I like stuff like that. Like I'm so like happy and so peaceful and stuff like that. Like I was cold. I'm not gonna front. I was cold. But not cold like that. But it was still good because We haven't had snow like this in like maybe 3 4 years. I can only imagine. Like what? So I was looking at the mirror of Atlanta yesterday on the TV. So the people down south, they don't even can't even do all of that because they're not really used to that. So they're like preparing. They already got the kids arranged because it ain't gonna be school no more. Tomorrow. I can only imagine because it's coming down so fast. It really is, and it's nasty. So like I'll be so excited to drive my Hummer. Like what? That's the only time I think that's the only reason why people should have Hummers and stuff like that. For when it's like weather and crazy stuff like that. Like I'm just gonna ride all through this in my Hummer. So I know my girlfriend's enjoying this because she got a Hummer, so she just riding through very very comfortably. So let me go. It's a blessing. Like what? Yeah, man. Treat people better. You like what? Treat people better. You like better. Might be entertaining your blessing. People, I'm telling people, like be hidden blessings right in front of people's face, and they don't even know it because they're not looking from out of their third eye. Like mean, their third eye, and they're not following their gut, their spirit, their spirit. That's your helper. When they say Jesus sent back your helper is your gut. That instinct that you have within your body that's telling you, nigga, don't do it. Like what? Wait a minute. Somebody was like, yo, I knew I should have waited. I knew it was just something about it. I always say that. Like how much shit have you done that you cannot go back home to make it right? But then I also say if people have the opportunity to go back home to make whatever the fuck right, then you need to do that. I always look at that like that. It's like shit is just it's not that bad. I don't never get mad at people. I get disappointed in people because people should know better. And if you don't know better, now you know better, so now you can do a lot of shit a lot differently. It ain't that deep. What you talking about? You said you love North Korea? Really? Something Korea? Korea? Something North Korea? Well, guess what? You like what? I like that. Yeah, well, North Korea is a whole bunch of different things that's going on with that terrain, but the life I heard the after hour out there is amazing out there in Korea. I wouldn't mind going there just to see, the cars, how they be having a whole bunch of different lights, the nightlife, the food. Like I can definitely live over there. Japan, I can live there forever. Japan, China, I could live there forever because I love the food. I love the freshness of it. I'm a sake person. I wouldn't mind going around tasting a whole bunch of different sakes and a whole bunch of different things like that. Like, there's a lot of different. And then plus, I read a book about the Asian culture, about the time where they had food shortage and shit, and they was eating kids, and they was eating grandmothers and stuff. Like during this whole big session, this book was so good. I like reading, but it was very very interesting. You know what I mean? The way the times how have came where now they can move around a little bit more freely because you really can have. They were putting limitations on how many kids people can have and stuff to control the population and shit like that. So different religions, different cultures, the times and emotions have changed dramatically. It's just now it's very very tricky. I feel like it, but it should never be very very tricky when people are trying to come in and tell people, especially if they're Muslims. Mm, you can't tell people. I'm just saying that's their religion. And then I love that history of it. It was a rebel, how they overthrow and they took a whole bunch of that's what I love history about, certain different things have taken place, meaning different reigns and different things. That's why in Jerusalem, when it was a takeover, the Muslims when they took over, that's why in Jerusalem this special site they didn't destroy it because of the archway within the door. It symbolized something, so that was the only place that they actually spared because of the symbolism and because of how they respected it. There's a whole bunch of different things like especially the walk in Mecca, like the way that they do their pilgrim, how everybody all come together and they walk around. Oh my God, I think that is so beautiful. Hmm. It's nothing like a righteous Muslim man. It's nothing like a righteous Muslim woman. However, it's nothing just like a righteous person. Period. Hmm. And a lot of people don't understand that part. Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, you said Jim Kim? Wow. See, now you're gonna make me go and research just a little bit because I don't want to say too much because I'll never come up here and make it seem like I know everything. Show your what? Oh God. So I don't. He like I said. Oh God. Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. You're like what? You know what? I'm gonna make sure. You know what? I'm gonna make sure as my son because as he start to get older, I'm gonna make sure he learn Mandarin. That's the only thing that I wish that I would never learn. I wish I would have learned as many languages as possible, especially a whole bunch of different important languages like Mandarin, stuff like that. I was trying to learn Russian. I was really trying to learn Russian, but it's very hard. So I under kind of pick up the dialect sometimes. So when I be hearing people talking, I be like, hold on, you Russian? They be like, how do you know? Like, cause I was trying to learn it. Like literally, I was trying to learn it, and I was like, oh yo, it's hard. Like you like, it's hard. It's hard. But speaking Mandarin and I don't want to be disrespectful. Chinese, French, all that other. I love when I hear people speak French, patois, and all that other stuff. Oh man, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful language. It's a beautiful dialect. I always wish that I could have learned how to speak in my native tongue. That's was Native American. Oh man, it's just so beautiful. It's just like the vibration within speaking within your original language is beautiful. That's why the other night when I was on here, I felt like I went through something just a little bit because um I don't know what happened. I was talking about how I wanted to go where was it? Is it in Uganda somewhere? But I don't know if it's a band, but they were talking about a lot of successful like Afrobeat artists and it was I think it's like a group called like the Black Star whatever. But oh God, just me talking about it just it's like it does something to me. That's why I can't go around a lot of people because I feel their energy, I feel their pain, I feel when they hurt, and I can feel the presence of ancestors when they're mad, spirits when they're mad. They feel in some type of way. They feel like shit is just not right, or it's just something that needs to get across. But um, I was saying how I wanted to go, but I don't think I want to feel that pain. Meaning when the ancestors took their last ride, when they started to get on the slave. Uh, Yes, I do. I think I do want to go there. Now, I just want to touch the ground. Like what? I want to touch the ground. I want to try to bless it. I want to try to see how I'm doing that. That's just how I am. I want to try to ease the pain. How can you ease the pain of people who knew they was about to go to their death? That's why I love, oh, I shouldn't say this. I'm not going to say this. But that's why I love certain ancestors, right? Oh God, I don't know if I should say this. No. I'm not gonna say this. But when they got on the ship, they started praising, they started worshiping, and they started calling out. And some ships, that's why some ships sunk because of certain ancestors didn't like what was happening. So they rather plunge and go into the ocean instead of being a slave. So when these different effects started happening, the people who were on the ships they didn't understand, they couldn't comprehend. But the people who were on the ship, they were rejoicing and they were praising because they knew the death and the stuff that they were about to go through was something a lot better than what they were about to be stolen on them. That's why a lot of people don't know when in hurricane seasons. That's why the hurricanes usually go on a route of where the slave ships have went. Kind of like a reminder sometimes of the journey and certain things. Right? So the ocean. That's why I always say the ocean. You're at mercy at the ocean for so many spirits and so many things. Your water is so powerful. I wish that I can talk to water. Water has seen so many different things, the times and the changes of how this earth has evolved so much, and just different things. Water. Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, really? North Korea. Well, thank you, North Korea. I don't care what you was, but you're a communist. I agree with you. I don't feel no type of way. You're on a different channel. Like, for real. I respect people. I respect all people. So thank you for welcoming me to North Korea. You like, right? That's what you said? North Korea. So guess what? The missus and her 35,000 family members, we love you over here, right? I'm sorry, gang. I just put you in it. But I will hope people that's on my channel have an open mind to be able to accept people for who they are, right? Because when we start acting like we are better, then we become close to God. I never want to sit as close to God. Never. So that's the difference between me and other people. Other people ask for materialistic things. Other people ask for money. People ask for fame. People ask for houses. People ask for power. I don't ask for that. I just ask for more favor from God. That's what I ask for. I always ask for more favor from God, for God to bless me, for me to be able to understand. So when you have a woman that's asking for the bare minimum, that means my bare minimum will always come 10 times full, because I'm looking for a different source, not that source. So thank you, North Korea. You like what? Thank you. I can't wait to go taste certain dishes. Yo, I like tofu. Me and my son, we like tofu, and I heard that over there, a lot of different plants that make a lot of great tofu. The way that the tofu is made, a lot of people don't like tofu, but tofu don't have no flavor. It's all about the way that you cook it. It's all about the seasons and stuff. Um, so I like it. Like my son, if it was up to my son, he would get on a jet right now, and he would live in Japan. That's where he wants to go. He always said that. Mommy, can we go? Like, okay, well, if we go, we got to go for like 2 months, because I'm just not going all the way on the other country to go to another country to just, to be there for a week or 2 weeks. I think is a waste of time. I need to be there for 30 days because I want to be able to explore. That's one. And hopefully I will be able to be able to be the pleasure, because I would take off my shoes. A lot of people don't even know by taking off your shoes is paying homage to a lot of holy sites and the holy places that you're stepping on. And a lot of people don't think like that. That's why a lot of people curse themselves. You're like, what? Because you're somewhere and not, even though you don't believe in it, you still have to have respect for something that you're at. That's why a lot of people don't understand. Especially when you go to Hawaii. Hawaii, that's like the place of the gods and different shit. Why you think when you get to fuck to Hawaii, they put them goddamn flowers and shit on you? Because you gotta pay homage to the things that you're now walking into. And a lot of people are like, no, 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 no. You better put that shit on you. And that's why when you go over there, you're not supposed to be touching the rocks and taking all that certain stuff back. Certain stuff is supposed to be left there. People go to the Egypt and shit, they be want to take a whole bunch of different things. I always say that shit. If I fall into a chamber, I always say that. I fall into a chamber, I'm going to be blessed. You like what? I'm telling you, they're going to give me a pass. Because when you have people who understand certain things, you understand it. And when I come up from out of there, I'm telling you, as they're pulling me up, I'm going to tell them shits, whatever I done seen down there, some shit, they are safe with me. You know why? Because I'm the keeper of secrets. You like, it's some things that's just not supposed to be like some things are not supposed to be talked about. Some people just are not supposed to be able to gain access to certain information. Certain people, meaning the government. Fuck you, government. Like, I'm saying that. You're not supposed to know about certain sites, certain civilizations. Why do a lot of civilizations become destroyed? It's because when certain people understand it and they know what the fuck these people have, then shit start to get messed up. Sickness, all types of shit. They want to come over here and they want to own shit. I always say that. Montana were the Native Americans. All of that shit over there, in Montana Park, them animals, the buffaloes, all of that shit, that was Native American ground. Now it's ran by the government. You understand what I'm saying? That was beautiful. What the fuck? You like what? Certain stuff should not be taking place. Certain things shouldn't be taken away from people. Hmm. Oh my God. Oh my God, you talking in another language. Oh God, I gotta get myself together for my family, my country. God bless you. Oh my God. No, that's Japanese. I won't say Konnichiwa. I gotta learn how to say thank you in Korean, right? Right. I don't know how to speak. Pay homage, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of people don't do that. Thank you so much. That means a lot for me, right? So thank you for my family, my personal family. Thank you. I wish I'm gonna take a picture before I get it, just of your name so I can follow you. It's a pleasure. Whenever I do be able to get the chance to go out there to North Korea, I will not hesitate with letting you know when me and my family get this. So I appreciate that. You're welcome from North Korea. Thank you. That made me happy. I had North Korea on here. I had the Caribbean islands on here. I had only today, South Africa on here. The other day I had Scotland on here. I'm feeling special. I had Brazil on here. I had India. I had London. Oh man, you like what? I'm happy. You like what? Yeah. The goddess is happy. You always say that. I'm a blessing. God bless y'all. Man. You like what? Only if they knew, dummy. You like what? It's okay. You like what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at nobody. You like, nah, I ain't mad at nobody. To each his own, right? You always say that. Everybody is just not everybody's cup of tea. It's fine. It's fine. You like what? Mm-hmm. It's fine. I've been using the turmeric stuff on my face. You know what's so funny? I need to get down there to Chinatown. Only why? Because in Chinatown, I'm going to show you guys, especially if you guys are in New York, New Jersey, it's a very, very famous guy. And it's a pharmacy, but it's a herbal pharmacy. I love herbals. If I can go to school and I'm an herbal person. I love herbals. I think that was here on this earth before we even got here was herbals, right? So you go there, he takes like your thing, and then he can find out what's wrong with you, and then he's supposed to give you like all these different herbals. You drink it, it's supposed to really be really, really good for you, for your body. I believe in that stuff. What? Like what? I would go in the forest. You like what? Find all these different trees and mash them up and stuff like that. If I knew what I was doing. I'm listen. I'm on the way. Like what? Thank you so much. I'm on the way. You like what? Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you, North Korea, for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like what? I told people. You like what? I said I told people gonna love me. Why wouldn't you love me? You like what? I'm the easiest person. Like that's crazy. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. I am. I'm not difficult. I don't ask people for listen, I don't ask people for much. It's crazy. I just ask people to be who they need to be, their real self. And it's crazy that some people just cannot be their real self. I understand some people have to put up a fake mask around people because that's what it is. But when you're dealing with somebody who just wants you to just be yourself, then just be yourself. It's not like I'm asking for anything else. It's not like I'm asking for a fucking $1,000,000. Right? I'm not asking for anything. It's not like I'm asking for a Birkin. It's not like I'm asking for a fucking mansion. I'm just asking for you to be for yourself. Mm-hmm. So in due time, in due time, in due time, I hope everything work out. Right? So I always say, so until next time, like what? Punk. He's a punk. He's a straight punk. You like what? I can't believe everybody love her like that. Why wouldn't it? Stupid. You like what? Punk. Like what? Never seen somebody with a big ass head in my life and getting all this shit, all this stuff on social media. I ain't asked for this stuff, right? But I understand it. You like what? I'm talking junk, North Korea, to my friend. I will happily welcome you. I know you will. Thank you. You like what? I was telling people that. And that's a confirmation. Thank you for saying that. For just because you won't accept her, you won't accept him, guess what? People from North Korea, my baby right here from North Korea, they said, it's okay, I accept you. Come on over here. See? Ain't nobody losing out. You like, nah. People gonna lose out on their own goddamn self. So let's do better. Let's love people. Let's love people. Let's accept people. People should be in their highest goddamn timeline. Don't be letting nobody convince you. Don't be letting nobody convince you. Well, you better go on and go get your blessings and enjoy your day. So until next time. Until next time, it was a pleasure talking to everybody. Hold on, I want to take a picture really quick. 1 second. Because I want to follow you on, you're going to hear it, but I'm only taking a picture because I just want to be able to subscribe to your channel because if I don't do this, then I'm not going to be able to follow you. And I really want to follow you because you were so pleasant. I should go back up here to the guy who was from Caribbeans in South Africa. Hold on 1 second. Under me, hold on 1 second, 1 second. I want to make sure that I'm following. I'm sorry, that's the only time that I take it, but I don't be taking a whole bunch of different things. You know, people be doing some weird shit, but I'm not into doing no weird shit. I just want to make sure um, that when I get off, I can write down your name so I can find you guys so I can subscribe to your channel because I'm interested. I love seeing people's stuff. I don't care if it's small or anything like that. I want to say thank you to those once again. Oh, so you can catch me on TikTok, right? So on my TikTok account, I have over like 15,000 people there. So you can come over there, come rock with me. Everybody been rocking out. I played Sade. It's doing really, really nice. It's like 8,000 views right now. I think like over 1,000 something likes, like 80 something shares. So I have so many shares that's going around with just my name, just period. Thank you, YouTube. What? I'm almost at 1 million likes on my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 1 million likes on my YouTube channel, and I'm almost at 20 million views in total across my YouTube channel. So, yo, it just been nothing but a blessing. It has been. I'm proud of myself for real, cause I've been fighting a lot, especially this whole different other energy that just wants me to just stop. Um, I talk too much, just a little bit, but just wants me to just, I don't know. It's so just out of my hands. Like I was thinking about that last night. I was kind of going through something just a little bit last night. I just wasn't not saying doing too good. I was just thinking about a whole bunch of different shit. Like, oh man, how can I say this? Like, and I don't mean it disrespectful. I don't know how to. I don't know how to give to something when I feel like I'm already giving to something else. It's like, um, I guess, not saying that, but I guess when people want you to slow down or you can't slow down, it's like when people want to try to stop you evolving into something other. I don't even know what the fuck I'm evolving into. So how the fuck you gonna tell me to stop? I don't even know what's taking place. I can only go. I can't go backwards. Thank you for those hearts. So I don't know how to help. I don't. It's like, no, I want to say that. It's like, I don't know how to love this situation where it's calling me to do something else. I don't know how to do that. So I just gotta I just gotta take whatever comes with it and hope that it's good. So keep myself. Thank you for the hearts. Keep myself in a good space. So I don't know, man. It's I just keep saying that like it's just thank you for the hearts. I just don't understand. I can't even fucking stop if I wanted to. I I tried multiple times. I can't. I can't. Thank you for the hearts. It's tricky. You're like what? And then I had somebody. You're like what? I was arguing again on Twitter because somebody was using my hashtag. They was using the misses, and they was trying to fuck it up. It's only some girls are the misses, right? Some niggas are the misters. Some people just have a different dynamic I'm a different light, and it's a different impact that certain people are going to do, right? And now it's going to be a different impact when you have two people become as one, and people don't understand that motion, and people, they don't like it. But what the fuck are we supposed to do about it? We supposed to stop? We supposed to stop because people don't like what the fuck we got going on. That's too bad. I say that shit all the time. Mm-hmm. So I was saying to the YouTuber, you took somebody who was a celebrity, who took my word, trying to fuck my word up, posted it on YouTube. Don't know I'm on YouTube. I'm the one who created the shit that's going viral, and you posted it. So I had to interject myself in it. So funny. I always say, especially when they be using Mister. Like, this shit is going crazy. Like, what? Because they don't understand. I started Mister, but I did it because I was talking about my honey. Like, what? Every time I see people, you see that shit. Then I started the Mr. and the Mrs. So when I see people use the Mr. and the Mrs., I'm talking about us. So we got the whole world saying our slang. Now, ain't that something? That's a beautiful thing. That's called motion, baby. God damn it. Ah, you dig? I like it. I'll be in the background laughing. I don't want people to give me recognition. I see it. People see it. Until I got to come up here and I got to spaz out. Like, nah, we ain't going to play with that. Like, it's crazy. Because if you are the missus, you don't have shit to prove. And you're not going to misuse the missus. The missus represents something totally big for her. I guess I'm up here, I'm representing my honey, right? I guess, right? Like, honey, I'm an impact. Like, I was at it. Like, what the fuck? I'm excited. The year just started, baby. It's not even the end of January. In January, we had started off with a goddamn bang. Viral like a motherfucker. Like, what? Telling people who rock with me, you rocking out with me, but it's going to get interesting around here. I think I'm going to need security in a minute. Like, I was I'm going to need security. I'm going to be terrified. Oh, shit. I always say that. If you knew that tomorrow your life would change very, very drastically, you appreciate it just a little bit more. I'm just saying, some people are destined like that. So you have to appreciate you going outside, your little walks that you do, your little talks and certain stuff, because you never know it. Sometimes you just might wake up and your life just changed. You're not gonna be able to do a whole bunch of different things. But that should have freaked me out a lot because I still get used to just coming up here and talking to people. Like, that's just how I am. What you talking about? Like, what you talking about? Let me see what you talking about. Mm. What is going on with you? Oh, wow, you do. That's crazy. Sweaty. Why would you say that? Are you? Are you? Are you? The last comment. Are you, buddy? What's going on with you? Oh, you said what? You don't love me. Don't say that. I just said that shit yesterday. You don't love me. I'm about to yell at you. You don't love me. Don't say you love me, nigga. Like what? Cause if you love me, if you love me, you'd have brought your ass home. If you love me, you'd have brought your ass home. If you love me, you would have never let me see that shit. If you love me, you don't love me. So you want to sit down? You want to be pouting and shit? No, you don't love me. Maybe you do. You just can't help the way that you fucking move. Love me. Smile. Like. Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God is right. Oh my God is right. Don't come over here. You like, oh my God. Oh my God. You're so in trouble. You so in trouble. Like, who you talking to? Who is that? A whole bunch of people? Don't be coming over here crashing my live. Don't be coming. Don't be coming over here crashing my live. I don't need my live to go to 1.6 million people. You get out of here. No. What am I discussing today? What am I? So, somebody liked it. Don't be liking that shit. Don't be coming over here. You coming over here crashing my stuff. I have a good time. I'm having a good day. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about being a blessing. If people knew I was a blessing, I wasn't supposed to say that. What are you talking about? People knew people were blessings. They act accordingly. I got a serious crush on you. I got a serious crush. Who am I talking to? You got a serious crush on me? I see what you're Korea and the bombs and stuff. You got a serious crush on me. Don't say that. You don't got a serious crush on me. No, you don't. Don't be giving me no goddamn hearts either. You better get out of here. You like what? No, don't be giving me no hearts. Get out of here. I don't need my fucking live to go to 1.3 million people because you want to come over here and crash my stuff. Get off of my stuff. No. Like what? I got a serious crush on you too. What we gonna fucking do about it? You fuck. You like, who is that? Me God. You have what? Who's you talking about, buddy? What permission you got? Who give people butterflies? That's right. You like what? Butterflies. We want to. What is going on with this stuff today? I'm getting off. You lost your fucking. Have you lost your mind? Get off of my live. You like what? No. I was about to say, how the fuck did you get out of here? What? I was about to say, how the fuck did you find me? Wait, what? 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 I got no permission. I don't like this shit. People trying to tag team me. Now, what you talking about permission? Permission. Permission. What you talking about? I'm gonna have a little good time today. What are you talking about? Permission. Permission. Like, permission. Sir. Yeah, erase that shit. Like, what? Like, what? 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 Yeah, Sure. Let me get out of here. Y'all nosy. You're like, don't be showing no hearts. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You like what? I'm getting the fuck out of here. Who is these people coming in here? What do I like to do? You must not know me. Anybody on here know me? What I like to do? What do I like to do? I like to do a whole bunch of stuff. I like to do a whole bunch of interesting. I like to do a whole bunch of shit that a lot of bitches is not going to do. Meaning, I like to go take walks. I'm an average person. I like to go eat stuff in a park, do picnics and shit like that. I'm gonna go lay in the mud and I'm gonna put all this nice clay and mud all over my body so it can hydrate me and shit and give me a good shine. I like reading. I like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm very political, very, and I use my platforms the way that I was using it yesterday because the fucking ICE agents are out of their mind. They're just assassinating a whole bunch of American citizens because they want to be out here and they want to protest. They didn't have no right killing that man like that in the fucking streets. And it's terrible. And there's no way that this funny ass looking home security lady can ever sum this shit up. And then they talking about they sending their fucking condolence to his family. This man was a doctor. And he had the right to be out there carrying and having a whole bunch of different shit. For now, they just trickulated a global event. That's what's happening within the United States of America. But people need to get their shit together. And stop using ICE agents and all of this other shit to be a form of a fucking bully. And I still don't understand why all of these niggas is running around here. No disrespect to the fucking KKKs. But these niggas is running around like they the fucking KKKs with their fucking face all covered up so nobody know who the fuck that they are. So who are they? I call them, these niggas are assassins. I don't understand that. Are they coming to put people, take people to put them where they be? Or they just out here on a killing fucking spree? That's my political side. Well said. Exactly. Pissed me off. So that's what I was doing. And that's why I called Michelle Obama. That's a little too far to the left. I'm the reason why she got up there and she did that interview with Diana Ross. For the people that's watching me that didn't know, I was the one who started that movement like that on Twitter, calling for Mrs. Michelle Obama to run for office. And then Diana Ross, her daughter, seen what I said, however, had that fucked up ass town hall. She didn't deliver. Because my job as an interviewer is to make sure I'm going to get you to answer exactly what I need you to answer and to stop you from saying some shit that you don't even know sometimes what you wanted to say. So what she said that they're not ready. I don't give a fuck if the people are not ready yet. Some people are ready yet. It's very terrible. You're like, what? Aww. You miss Obama? I miss Obama too. I do. Oh, he can run for vice president. You like, here I go. I'm starting something. He was already the president, so he can't be the president again. So Michelle Obama, she could be the president, and he could be the fucking vice president of the world. And let's get this stuff going back. But what Tim Wash said, what he said was correct. So now I'm so happy. I was trying to tell people, I don't know what my alliance got going on, but the guy in my building, he runs a campaign. So I think I'm going to have to sit him. I think I will. No. You like what? Because Michelle Obama wants me to leave her alone, and I'm never going to leave her alone. I'm going to leave her alone until we get to the race. So, Mr. Obama, please don't send Secret Service to my house because I'm going to keep harassing you and your wife for real. I do that shit on social media. Yeah. So she got to come back to the table. I'm looking because I don't know about people. I'm already in the election gear, meaning preparing. I'm already thinking about the election time. They're not even thinking that, right? So who would be the suitable candidate? Who would be the suitable candidate? Who? Right? So who's going to come for office? He got 3 years. He going to fuck the United States of America up for the next 3 years with this bullshit. So a lot of people are up for re-election. This is why the Democrats started winning a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm telling you, the nigga Jaheim Heffrey, he didn't want to talk to me. You think I'm lying? They call me every week so I can get on this fucking conference call. I thought it was a prank. I did. I was like, who is this? They was like, oh no, this is a conference call for Hakeem. Man, I started telling them the shit. And I told them, I said, I thought this was a lie. I'm really going to talk to him? I'm really gonna talk to y'all. They couldn't believe it. They didn't answer that motherfucking call because I was on the call. I was gonna lay their ass out, right? Because he also have a good chance if Michelle Obama don't want to become president. He has it in him where he can almost be a good candidate. Jakeem Heffrey, the guy, the majority leader of the Democratic Party, he has it just a little bit. He got some shit with him. I'm starting to see it. That Jasmine Crocklin, I don't really know if her ass is gonna do too good. I told her ass she wasn't fucking listening to me. This is why they made it to her way where now she have no choice but to rerun so her ass can go back to the Capitol. Her ass was more motherfucking satisfied doing 5 minutes fucking shit always on CNN. I seen this bitch more on TV than I seen this bitch up there at the Capitol. So I was trying to say, what the fuck do you want to do? Just like Angela Reese. Fuck, we're talking about it. Bitch, she didn't want to be a basketball player. Angela Reese wanted to be famous. That's the difference. I always say that. So now she turned whatever the fuck that she turned because she ain't going back to go fucking play basketball. She wants to be, she wants to be a baddie. She didn't want to create a legacy of her being a very, very successful basketball player. Stupid. You like, why? People be chasing the wrong fame sometimes. You were in there, you did something that is very, very hard for a lot of girls to do. For that was your fame right there. For you to be able to inspire the world. But apparently, the way she's going, she can't inspire the world like that, being like that. It's a whole bunch of different shit. That's why I said the NFL, these niggas got some money. You like, what? When the fuck have you ever heard the courts postpone a nigga's trial or whatever? They got some money for this nigga Stephon Diggs. That's why I had to go take my ass back on Twitter. Because I was the first one who said that Bad Bunny was going to bring Carly B ass out there. Come today. I'm telling you, the New England Patriots are going to the fucking Super Bowl. And Bad Bunny, he's going to bring fucking Carly B out because it's hell of a good fucking promotion. And she supports them. So she's going to bring a whole bunch of eyes. And not on top of that, the fucking world want to see Carly B perform at the Super Bowl, right? So then they got this funny ass guy. Man, I didn't know she said that about the little girl, right? But this is social media. I always say that shit. That's why I don't like when my kids come on social media. Social media is not a fucking place for a kid to be doing all of that other shit. They should have social media for kids who are 4 and all that other shit. They should have it like motherfucking Sesame Street. They cannot get access to what we adults be doing and a whole bunch of different things. Because she said, fuck the little girl. I was laughing. It don't take it personal. This is football. This is what we going to say. Hit him! The fuck? Like, I'm just saying. Hit him! Sit your ass down. That's anybody, right? Now you dragging it. I hate that. I hate when people do that. Like, you're only doing this to me because I'm famous. You're only doing this to me because you know I got some staying with me. But if she wasn't Carly B, the motherfucker would have never even said nothing about it. I hate people like that. They're clout chasers. Nigga, ain't got nothing to do because your daughter's 4. You should have kept her little motherfucking ass off the motherfucking internet. So you can't be like that. Hi, baby. I'ma come. Am I married? Am I married? Soon to be. You like what? Soon to be. You like what? My face is doing so good, yo. Honest. It's so shiny. I've been using that turmeric and shit on my face. You like what? So let me go. I gotta watch the game. The game's about to come up. I'm chilling. I'm like, oh, wow. My face. And I've been using it. And I feel like the collagen, because it got collagen in it, I'm all about that. I just want to... like, you see what I did? Protect me. Protect me. I'm saying this, like, protect me. I feel like I'm being attacked. I just want to be happy. Right? That's all. What the fuck is wrong with people? I just want to be happy. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy by my motherfucking self. People want to play. I'm telling you, when you are so, you still there. Don't be laughing at that shit. That shit ain't fucking funny. Like, no, fuck out of here. Like, what? I'm telling you, when the time come, see how I was doing that shit? Somebody gonna be behind in front of me. Like, no, 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 no. Get the fuck out of here. That's all I want to hear people. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You see that post I did with that guy? It says some guys think that they deserve everything, and you have some guys who earn certain things. Right? That's the bottom line. You just got some people that could pull some shit from out of a woman that some of these niggas can't. You have a woman that could pull some shit from out of a man that some women can't do. And a lot of people, they don't like that shit. They feel some type of way, but something like a pop pot. And yeah, I hear that shit in my mind. What the fuck was that about? Man, girl, you crazy. No, I heard it in my mind. Like, what the fuck was that about? Like, oh shit. What? Can I be your daddy? What the fuck?
Yo, there's auction.
What the fuck? Huh? You freaking me out now. What the fuck is this about? What are you talking about down there? What's wrong with you? No, bro. Never. What the hell is going on? Y'all are crazy. You know that. But I had a good time. I had a good time with y'all today. No. No, bro. I hear it. It's like what? I hear it in my mind. I gotta go play some music. That's the only thing that makes me happy. I listen to music. And I don't even know that song. That's crazy, right? No, that's a beautiful thing. I always say that. I don't be knowing certain shit. I don't. Like, I really don't. I don't be having no idea, nothing hand or whatever. I love God. God is amazing. You like, what? Yes, I do. Who said that? Somebody said she has a husband. Yes, I do. That's right. You like, what? Like, thank you. Who said that? Somebody said she got a husband. I do. Listen, somebody said I had a big ass head yesterday. Somebody said, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. They came to my defense. They was like, leave her the fuck alone. I was like, that's right. I was like, what? I came on here and I said that the other day. I said, yo, when you going to start having people who love you and they're going to start to come and they're going to come defend you. I was like, oh, wow. I know I got a big forehead like Rihanna, but we got a pretty forehead. We do. And so let me go. It was a pleasure. Thank you for coming to my aid. She said she got a husband. Don't worry, we just having fun. She knows it. Uh-huh. Oh, really? Didn't I tell you, get your ass out of here? Like, why are you still here? Like, get off of my live. Like what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shit. You like, what? Seem like every time I had that, don't be laughing. Fuck that. You like what? You like what? See the people in the only thing and say four people. Like, god damn, that should have go cheek, 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 cheek. 1 point. Shit. I was going to say 100 million. I always like to say that. Spirit says, speak big, speak big, speak big. They go down to history. What? Majesty, angel, whatever, how. They broke the internet, goddammit. 100 million views. I always say that. All right, let me get off. I think I did too much. I don't want to talk too much. It was fun. It was fun today. Like what?
Lord help me, you've been on there for a long time, Boo Boo. Lord help me.
If I want to get married. If I want to get married. When I get married, it's either I'm going to have 33 people, or I'm going to have 333, or I'm going to have 3,003. I'm doing it very, very, very blessed, right? But when I do get married, right, I only just want me and my husband and the pastor to be there because, in the family, however, that's it. And then once we done, I wanted to go into the congregation because I don't want people to experience that. Nah, no. I only want me and him to be able to experience that because that's very, very special because we're taking it in front of God, right? So the only thing that they're gonna be able to experience is the after party, right? And I want my after party to go into the morning, meaning we not going nowhere. I want people to leave when the sun is coming up. That'd be a good time. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
Yo, yo.
Like what? 4, 5, 6. Until next time. I want one. You want one what? You want one? You want a wedding? You want to get married? Buddy, who said that down there? You want one? 4, 5, 6? Mm-hmm. A necklace? You want a necklace? What kind of necklace? Necklace? This? Necklace? Necklace. You gotta get your own. For real. You gotta get your own. You gotta feel it. Like what? You gotta feel it. You gotta feel which one you're more drawn to. I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you this and I'm gonna get off. Right? You gotta go. They have them up there, however. Then you go, you close your eyes, and you go to the one that you're more drawn to. The one that you're more drawn to is the one that you have a connection with. Once you get the one that you're connected to, then you research up on it. You build your own relationship with it. Now, let me tell you about this. All of my kids got beads. All of my kids got beads. My son, he picked out this one. I'll show you. This one. He picked out the red and white one. He picked out this one. My son had a dream the other day. He's seen some shit that I want to see because my kids are very blessed. He had a dream that he was in this fucking dimension. These fucking beings was trying to do a whole bunch of different things to him. He said, "Come on, Shango." He said he had a red button. His beads are red. He said, luckily, he said he don't know where he had it, but all of a sudden, he had this red button, and it saved him, and it took him somewhere. A lot of people at this moment should be seeing a whole bunch of different signs, confirmations, getting feeling, and they should be getting a feeling within their gut that something is not right. A lot of people that's watching me right now should not be fucking shaking hands with people. That's an energy exchange. Stop doing that. Give niggas the elbow. Don't touch nobody at all. People don't know what people got going on. People are trying to swipe destinies with people. Like what they mean? They're trying to swipe it, meaning they're trying to change it. They're trying to convince people why being around people doing this and doing that is not good for them. But because people have stepped from out of letting other people convince them of shit that they already knew that was not right, people are seeing a different effect. That's why I was saying 2 weeks ago. I was saying that a lot of people put together an idea. They didn't even know that this idea was going to work. But because of the hate, the jealousy, and a different confirmation that they see now, they understand how powerful it is that what they're doing, things that are working, right? So I say it again, I don't know. I just said the other day, somebody's definitely going to go viral if they're not going viral already. People are in a glow up, meaning their businesses, their new ventures that they're doing this year. That's why it was so important before people crossed over to January 1st, 2026 to leave old shit in the past, because you didn't need to redo a new cycle, meaning a new cycle of hurt, a new cycle of betrayal, a new cycle of having fuck niggas that's around you that's trying to penalize you. That's why old relationships are crumbling with a very, very fast pace. People don't need to be suppressed. People need to be able to be in an energy, in a room, in their own environment where they can fly and they can take over the world. You cannot do that when you're having somebody trying to step on the back of your neck. Meaning, you can't do it like this. You can't do it like that. What are you doing? Where are you at? I need you to come home. I need you to do this. No, no, no. People need to be in a room where they can fly, and they can take off. Bottom line. Anybody that's coming, that's trying to come fix your fucking smile, you need to get rid of them. Anybody that's trying to convince you otherwise, you need to get rid of them. I keep telling people, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Me, my kids, my family, we are going to eat good. We're going to party. I was just playing golf. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had fun. I wasn't dressed. I didn't give a fuck about that. I was having fun. I had some fucking Don Julio in the own little exclusive living room that I had myself. I work a lot. So I always say that when I work a lot, that means I can afford a whole bunch of different shit. I'm going to keep doing that shit. And I'm going to keep living a good life. Like I'm about to take Nana Shirley down south. She just told me, gave her some collard greens, cooked some collard greens. She said, ooh, this is good. So she said, I want some collard greens, I want some ribs and shit. Yeah, yeah. Take her down there, get some country shit, whole bunch of other different things. And we're going to have good. So this year, I'm not dealing with nobody's insecurities. I'm not dealing with nobody's problems. I'm going to protect my peace. I want people to give me the same shit I give them. That's peace. That's no questioning. I don't know what the fuck I gotta question you for. I'm not gonna be chasing motherfuckers around. The fuck I gotta chase you around for? I'm not gonna be asking you a whole bunch of different questions. Why? When I already know how people feel, how this is that and that. I don't need to do that. I just need people to be who the fuck they need to be. Fly. I always say that shit. If you can fly, that mean I can fucking fly. But if you get stagnated, that mean I get stagnated. I don't need to get stagnated. I need people to keep going. That's how people need to be. Because when you have other people that are watching you and they're proud of you, and you give people the strength to take over the world, as much as people don't, it's nothing that you can do. Unfortunately, you were giving a different task that a lot of people can't handle. That's why some people get hard tasks, because God knew that only you can take care of it. However the fuck, you got to take care of this shit to make this shit work. You have to take care of it. Don't worry about if it doesn't come out right or this is that and third. It has to come out right this time, because this is the alignment that you are in. I was telling people that shit before. For the same way people are passing tests, you need to pass your spiritual test. That's the alliance. That's the alignment. That's what keeps everything going. If everybody's doing the same shit, meaning we rolling right, this is that and the third is good. That's why I was trying to tell people some shit like that. Everybody don't need to be around people, like, or everybody don't need to be seen with fucking people, however that it may be. Who gives a fuck if people think that you're better than people? You are. So act like it. You are better than people. You do deserve to sit in a whole bunch of different rooms. Yes. And a lot of different people don't need to sit the fuck next to you. Because you have a different image. You have a different purpose. You need to walk in it. People need to stop crippling their motherfucking selves. I don't know who needed to hear that. You go to the fucking gym. Okay. God bless you. Okay. So let me go. This morning was very, very interesting. Let me show my face before I get out of here. So, let me go. You like what? Until next time, everybody have a good day. It was very, very fun. I have today. I really did. It was a pleasure. I love that I can always come up as my real self. I want people to come up as their real self. Don't give a fuck if people don't like you. Oh well. Like, oh well, oh well, oh well. I always say that. They don't like me, but guess what? 10 million other people over here love me. And I love them. So until next time, you guys be blessed. Bye bye. I don't be liking how I be looking like. Cross my legs. I wish I could do that and my phone would just go like that.